All right, boys, we're back. So first part, we're gonna do a two-parter to this because things got a little screwed up. But getting back into it, boom, we unboxed it. We did a tiny bit of comparing. Now, when you open up the box, you're gonna be greeted with the cape, the tattered cape. Boom! Look at that, comes right out. So that's cool. Let's take him out of the box. This guy is so user friendly. This is so cool, you guys. Look at that shine, man. Beautiful. You can just feel the cold metal. This thing's awesome. Look at those, like, the shoulder blades, how they come up. That's so cool. Sick. Here's the accessory and stand tray. So you get the guns. I'm going to have to get into... Oh, it makes an axe. I thought you put them together. So you can put the staff... Definitely going to display them with the sword, so... So yeah, here's a better look at the face. Like I said, the Super Robot chogokin has the damaged face. So I don't want to be too redundant. So normally I'd probably put it on because the scar eye looks a little more badass in my opinion. But we already have... I don't know. I might change my mind. We already have the one eye version here with the sword. Yeah, his head does look a little small. I mean, in scale compared to him. But again, I could take off one of the chest plates here, display him with a gun, the sword, whatever. Look at the sword comparison. That looks like a fucking baby's toy compared to this. You know, it's like when you see a great white shark and then you see the megalodon. Look at that thing. Amazing. Another thing that I'm starting to do, I'm going to display him with the sword. I don't really care for robots with guns. I don't know. It just was never my thing. Like shooting out, laser, Mazinkaiser Z type of shit. Maybe a sword here or there. I like the weapons that, you know, come from within or whatever. That kind of appear, or maybe they're on the robot and can be pulled off. But, damn, man. I'm going to display my robots with the open hands going forward just because they still look like the fist, which is cool for display. But if you ever change your mind, which I've done, you never think you're gonna, oh, I'll leave it there, and then you clean out something or whatever, and then you're like, oh, you know what? That thing would look cool, or I got a new robot, and this would look cool with that. I did. I did a little bit of a mashup. And the reason why I'm going back here is because the Mad Toys Voltron, which is that one, it's a third party, so they take liberties with stuff. But long story short, he came with a couple bonus swords, I guess, and they just look so good with him. I cannot not put him with it. I mean, it just matches the blue. It looks so good. It just, like, really overdoes it for him. All right, here's a little something different, boys. So here's the fist that comes on it. Excuse me. And then here, I left... No, I didn't leave it on. Anyway, I was going to show you the other one. So this goes like that. And then that goes right into the fist on the ball. So I was like, what the fuck? So you need a spudger. I'm telling you, be careful. This, it's upside down right now, but I put it in between the fists and I just, back and forth. And it popped right out. So now you want to take this, put it right into there. That's what it looks like plugged in. There it is. I will say this saying, it's not a bad smell. But I would have never noticed it. My sense of smell isn't that good anyway. It's like, whatever. I think I've had COVID like 4 times. All right, the cape's on a ball. No, some of the parts are on a ball for the cape. Yep. The shoulders are, front flaps are. This feels like a not smooth, not grainy, but like a textured kind of paint. I'm not reading the directions, but the cape head hole is too small. Head on a ball pops right off. Your standard SOC fare. Oh my god. You know what? I didn't think I was going to like it this much. I'm like, whatever, I'll get it. So sick. And you have those like double jointed elbows. Forearm elbow. So now, let's put together the chest plate. So you get the two. You get the axe version and the chest version. These were the guns that were split apart. I just simply put them together. Skull goes right in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Kind of looks cool like that a little bit. Like the mouth. Satisfying click right in to the chest. I gotta tell you guys though, it's refreshing after, I've gotten a lot of old school stuff. It's just refreshing after not having one in hand, like a Bandai toy. Like you can just feel the heft, you can feel the quality. This one's definitely a hit. Now the Super Robot Chogokin version does not come with a hole. So now we can display him with the sword on the back, which is amazing. All right, spoiler alert for this next part. Don't say I didn't warn you. This is probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen. So I'm looking in the box. I'm like, how am I going to attach the sword here? Where's the tab? Is there something to stick on, like a backpack piece or something? Guys, look at this. Ready? I'm trying to do this one-handed. This is a revolving door. It's the simplest thing sometimes we don't think like, oh, that seems pretty straightforward. What's wrong with that? It's like, I would have never thought. I mean, it's just crazy, right? Just a spinner piece. There's no extra pieces to lose. You can put the sword in. Wow. All right. A little disappointed. Oh, here comes Molly. Hey, Molly. What do you do? Oh, my God. Oh, he's so fucking cute. So, very disappointed. right now. It was on fine, but then I took it off once, and I've been trying for a while, trust me. So anyway, that's a thin piece of like hard plastic. Not the center one, but the two. I folded it in half like a U. I shoved it in the two holes. I couldn't do it again, one-handed. Couldn't really show you on camera. I would plug this in and I would touch it. It would ding. It would like literally shoot off like a rocket punch. I know that's not part of the feature. So I put that plastic in there to tighten it up so it wouldn't move. I'm going to try this. It should work. Right before I turned the camera on, I just did that side and it worked fine. Held it in nice. I did both. Extra security. Here we go. Now, if anybody has any king arts, that neck piece looks just like a king arts Mazinger or whatnot. Grandizer. That same kind of neck design. Now, I know Sang and I are into fixing, modding. I guess you could call it what you want. That thing is nice and tight in there, boys. That came out good. So Sang, just a little heads up, buddy. Basically what I showed you. You're probably going to have to do it because I think it's a defect with the figure. Again, I've tried so long